Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum students. Welcome to Pakistan School Maskati Learning, and we are learning from our book Amazing Science Grade 4, and I'm your teacher, Mr. Raj. What are your classroom rules? All the good students already following the rule. Rule is to be focused and listen carefully what the teacher is saying and your fellow students are asking. Unit number 2, Growth and Movement in Living Things. Today we'll review unit number 1. Reading book page number 14 and 15. Do some notebook work part D and E. Then recap of the lesson. Then quiz. So let's get started, students. So are you ready to give some questions related to unit number 1? Okay. Unit number 1, Understanding our bodies. What type of cells are found in the brain? The brain is made up of millions of nerve cells. How many bones make up the human skeleton? 206 bones make up the human skeleton. How many muscles are there in the body? There are more than 600 muscles in the body. Reading time, students. We continue from 13, in which we left on movement in plants. Plants are living things. They can move, but their movements are very slow. They cannot move from place to another place on their own. Like animals, plants cannot move like animals. They cannot move from one place to another by their own. Book page number 14. Some tiny plants that live in water can move by themselves. They have an eye spot which helps them to know where the sunlight is. They swim towards the light using a hair-like structure called the flagellum. Examples of such plants are Euglena and Chlamydomonas. Plants need light to make their food. The food of a plant is made in the leaves. The stem of a plant grows towards the light and the leaves turn to face the light. The roots of plants move downwards to find soil and water. Some flowers open up in daylight and close at night. See, the roots grow downwards. The sunflower turns its face toward the sun. The leaves of the touch-me-not plant close when they are touched. These are the microscopic view of Euglena. Okay, book page number 15. Growth in animals. Animals are living things. They eat food and grow big. Animals do not have special growing points. The whole body of an animal grows. It keeps on growing until it becomes as big as its parents. Then it stops growing. Some animals are quite different from their parents. When they are born, as they feed and grow, they change shape until they look like their parents. For example, frog and butterfly. Just a video look of how butterfly and frog grows. Okay, I'm going to share my screen with you, students. Now for the life cycle of a frog. Egg spawns. After egg spoon, tadpole. Now growing big, still being shorter and start growing. It is froglet. Now it has become adult frog. And the life cycle continues. Okay, now I'm going back to my screen. Okay. So we learned about life cycle of a butterfly and life cycle of a frog. Now, are you ready to do some book work? Are you ready to do some book work, students? Okay, so look at the life cycle of a frog carefully. First stage, the frog, egg spawn, tadpole, froglet, little frog. That's the cycle continues. So now you know the name of stages, right? Okay, so question number 5 is on your book, page number 21. It's about life cycle of a frog. You have to label it. First one, adult frog, egg spawn, froglet, and then tadpole. You have to mention all. Okay, so we are moving on to the next page. We are on book page number 15. Just continue reading, student. Some animals can grow back a certain body part that has been damaged or cut off. The starfish can grow back an arm which has been cut off. If the body of an earthworm is cut in half, the head end can grow a tail end. Wow! If the tail of a lizard is cut off, another tail grows to replace it. See how they is growing back. Even the starfish, you can look at the starfish as well, that it can grow back the arm. See, after some days. start growing from here, right? Isn't it interesting, students? Okay, so we are moving on to the next. Okay, today's work is about page number. It is on your book page number 20, question number 1, but we are doing part B. Unit number 2, growth and movement in living things. Part D is how do plants move? How are their movement different from those of animals? We read about it that the stem of the plants grow down towards the light. The root of the plants move downwards to find soil and water. Their movements are slow. They cannot move from place to place. Do this work in notebook and learn it. Now the next part is about how does the body of an animal grow? The whole body of an animal grows. Animals eat food to grow. Part E. You have to do this work in notebook and learn the question answer. Did you know, students? Plants need dash to make their own food. Whales and seals have dash to swim. Some birds and insects have dash to fly. The whole body of a dash grows. The hard outer covering is called dash. Plants need light to make their own food. Whales and seals have flippers to swim. Some birds and insects have wings to fly. The whole body of an animal grows, and the hard outer covering is called exoskeleton. Now it's a quiz time. Which one is an example of a skeleton? You're correct. This is the skeleton. Okay. So students, now it's time to say Allah Hafiz to everyone. Have a very nice and blessed day. Allah Hafiz.